Hi, it's Stan Phelps. I want to talk to you today about 10 ways to attract raving customers. And it's about this concept that I call the purple goldfish. And the purple goldfish was spawned all the way back in 2009, where we launched the Purple Goldfish Project. That was a quest to find 1,001 examples of companies did the little things to improve the experience that they gave to the customers that they served. And we set out on the quest, 2009, examples started to roll in, and I've got to be honest, I don't know what I was thinking when I came up with the idea of 1,001 examples. I tell people I should have taken advice that someone once gave me about cross-country skiing. And if you've never been at cross-country skiing, this is great advice. If you ever decide to try it, here's the advice. Start with a small country. We didn't take the advice. What was amazing when we looked through the hundreds of different examples, it turns out that there's 10 different ways that you can do those little extras. And the first 5 are in a category that we call value. So let me break down the types of value and give you an example of each of the 5. And it's based on this concept of lagniappe, this idea of throwing in a little something extra, going above and beyond just the transaction. How do you do just a little bit more and throw something in that's signature? And you can't talk about throw-ins without talking about Five Guys, burgers, and fries. And so they do a lot of little things at Five Guys. One, the peanuts are free as you wait for your order to come out. Your burger doesn't hit the grill at Five Guys till you order it, so the shelled peanuts are a neat little way to manage till your order comes up. But the little throw-in I love the most from Five Guys has to do with their French fries. And when you get your cup of fries from Five Guys, not only do they put the cup into the bag, but then they grab a handful or 2 of what's called bonus fries. And here's the thing, scientifically proven, the bonus fries taste better than the regular fries. Second type is what we call sampling. Now, sampling is something we typically do for our prospective customers, but why not do it for customers that are already buying from us? And here's the thing, the customers that we already have and we're doing business with, on average, they only know 20% of our entire 100% of capabilities. So why not give them a little something extra, a little additional taste? And this fun example comes from Minnesota, from the Twin Cities, a place called Izzy's Ice Cream. Perhaps my favorite example out of 1,000 plus that we collected. This is so simple. When you go to Izzy's and you buy a cup or a cone of ice cream, let's say you get a single scoop, for every scoop that you order, Izzy's allows you to add a second flavor for free. And they give you this little mini scoop on top. And that little mini scoop is called the Izzy. And so I love it, a small way that they can give their customers a little additional taste. Third type is guarantees. What's the little extra that you do to stand behind your product? This is Hampton Inn. They've been doing this for decades. They have 100% satisfaction guarantee. And I love this. They've had people ask for a refund because of noisy cows and UFOs, believe it or not. Next type is pay it forward. So sometimes that little extra is not just to the customer themselves, but it can be giving back to the community as a whole and paying it forward. And this is an example that came out of the global financial crisis back in 2009. It comes from Portland, Oregon, place I used to live, place called Plaza Cleaners. And I love this at Plaza. They were dealing with a lot of people in the community out of work. And what Plaza did, if you needed a suit cleaned for an interview and you were out of work, Plaza would clean it for free. A nice little something they did to give back. Last type in value is what we call first and last impressions. And I talked about these guys last week because they made their famous chocolate chip recipe free. It's DoubleTree hotels. It's that warm first impression when you check into a DoubleTree, individually wrapped. It's that signature little thing that really seals the deal from a primacy perspective. So if that's the 5 that were in value, the next set of 5 are in a category that we call maintenance. And maintenance is all about how you deal with your customers, and specifically how easy do you make it for them to do business. And the first type, similar to throw-in in maintenance, is what we call added service. And so how do you do a little something extra? This is a great one from Safelite. If they come out and repair your cracked windshield, they drill a hole within the crack, they put an epoxy resin. It takes about 10 minutes for that epoxy resin to cure. What does the technician do? They typically go back to their van. They grab glass cleaner, they grab a vacuum, and they do the entire interior of your car. Now when you walk out, not only does your windshield look like it's brand new, but your car from an interior perspective, totally unexpected, looks like it just rolled off the showroom floor. Third type here is, second type in maintenance is convenience. Again, how convenient, how easy are you to do business with? This is TD Bank, Toronto Dominion Bank. I love this. Many of their branches are open 7 days a week. Some nights they're open till 8 o'clock at night. Third type in maintenance, waiting. The more successful you are in business, the more your customers are going to have to wait. I am a proud Lexus owner. Lexus really gets this. They make the service experience actually pleasurable. The waiting rooms that they have at the Lexus dealerships are like airport executive lounge. Great Wi-Fi, food, beverage, comfortable. They make that waiting experience actually pleasurable. Follow-up. Follow-up is the fourth type. How do you go a little extra above and beyond? How do you say thank you to your customers? This is a fun example from Connecticut. Mitchell's, the founder of Mitchell's, every day writes 5 handwritten thank you notes to his customers. Last type within maintenance, here's the thing, we all make mistakes in business. But it's how you handle those mistakes that can really make a big difference. And are you just trying to even up and just make it right? Or are you going above and beyond to actually go above and beyond to correct that mistake and do a signature little something extra? I love Ritz-Carlton. They empower each of their associates up to $2,000 at their discretion to fix anything, as well as for them to be able to go above and beyond for the customers that they serve. In 2019, Evan, Carol, and I updated Purple Goldfish. We came out with a 2.0. Excited to say that today, April 21st, today is day 26 of 29 free ebooks. That's free today. If you go on Amazon, feel free to download it. Find out the 10 signature ways that you can attract raving customers.